I don't get it. I don't get it. Somebody please explain it to me. Now, as a result, Kamala has now joined the platform.
Madam Vice President, are you on TikTok?
Well, I've heard that recently I've been on the For You page, so I thought I'd get on here myself.
Joining me now is Sky News contributor Beau Davidson. Beau, good to see you as always. Look, it's all well and good for Kamala Harris to think that she's down with the cool kids, but will all those TikTok likes and Gen Z follows actually translate to votes?
Well, she might get more Gen Z votes than Biden, but what she gains in Gen Z votes, I think she's actually going to lose in moderate independents. TikTok helps sell tickets, it helps sell merch, but it doesn't cast a vote for you as much as the Democrats would like for it to. Kamala has no wow factor. She's meh, at best. So remember, Trump was the one who got on TikTok first. So actually, Kamala's late to the game on this one.
Yeah, I think meh is certainly the best way to describe her for sure. Beau, how can this woman seriously be the next US president? Kamala Harris launched her campaign, Beau, would you believe, with drag queens. Have a look.
And your vote is your power. So please make sure your voice is heard this November and register to vote at vote.gov.
Can I get an amen?
Amen. Now on with the show.
And remember, you better vote.
Beau, look, I cringed watching that. Is she serious? Who on earth told her that that's a good idea?
Her staff told her to do it because they think it makes her relevant. It's for social issue voters. Her campaign not only embraces memes, Danica, I think her campaign is a meme. So Gen Z is going to lean into this word garbage because, well, frankly, their vocabulary is not very good. I think there's a propensity in Gen Z to celebrate stupidity for some weird reason. It's like this whole brat girl summer thing. So they're going to lean into this. They're actually celebrating the stupidity of the moment. To adopt that is cringe, albeit trendy cringe, but it is cringe. And her team has been using this Charlie XCX music for some reason, this brat girl summer stuff. There's actually a song, Danica, I want to point out to you that's in that album called I Might Say Something Stupid. The lyrics to which go, I'm famous, but not quite, but I'm perfect for the background. I go so cold and I don't know if I belong here anymore. What I think Team Trump can do right now is take that same music of what I just quoted to you, put it with an ad with Kamala Harris and saying she doesn't belong here anymore. The White House is not for her. She doesn't have the record to run on. I think it's just, quid pro quo. Just put it right back at them.
It wouldn't surprise me if Trump does exactly that. Now, look, let's look at the polls. Kamala Harris is neck and neck with Donald Trump in the latest head-to-head national poll. She's nipping at the heels of Trump, 47% to 48% among likely voters, according to the latest New York Times Siena poll. Beau, how do you interpret this?
Well, I think Kamala may give the Dems a slight novelty boost because she's just so new and because she's, let's just say, slightly less incoherent than Joe Biden is. She's going to be touted as the younger candidate now. So I think there's a novelty factor. But, Danica, give it time. She always self-implodes. Just give it time. She has no record to run on, which is why you're hearing the word prosecutor mentioned so often, because they're having to go all the way back to her prosecutorial record in California, which is not good, by the way. The House just passed a resolution, I think it was yesterday or today, condemning her work on the southern border, which 6 Democrats joined the Republicans in. That just shows you how terrible she's been in terms of policy. So I think her whole campaign is like, make Kamala likable. And I'm not even putting again in there because she never was likable in the first place. This is going to be a Hollywood production very similar to Wag the Dog. You're going to have selective polling. You're going to have magazine profiles. Hollywood is going to step up to the plate. Legacy media is going to step up to the plate to help her. It's their SOS. It's their Hail Mary. And I think they're going to frame this as the prosecutor versus the felon. But in my opinion, Danica, Trump can use that to his advantage and spin it to say, yes, she's a prosecutor. She's a political prosecutor. Because Trump has been on the other side of this terrible criminal defense system, this criminal justice system, which he's been talking about for a long time. And frankly, I think that means that African Americans are going to empathize more with Donald Trump than with Kamala Harris.
And before we let you go, do you think that we will see a presidential debate between Harris and Trump?
I certainly hope so. I don't think this notion, this gaslighting that he's running away from it, that he doesn't want it, is absurd. He will take on anyone, and Team Trump has already been ready for this. They're prepared. It doesn't matter if it's Joe Biden, it doesn't matter if it's Michelle Obama, it doesn't matter if it's Kamala Harris. I think Trump actually relishes coming into a debate with her. I think it'll be a piece of cake for him. So I don't think he's backing down at all. I think the truth of it is we don't really know if she's really the nominee yet. I mean, this is not the democratic process, Danica. So I think they're sitting back and saying, wait, you were the vice presidential nominee. Now we think you're the presidential nominee. We're just not sure. We'll take on anybody that comes our way.
I'm sure Trump would wipe the floor in a debate with her for sure. Beau Davidson, thank you very much for joining us.
Always a pleasure.